Hello there, welcome. It is Fruitful. The channel is called Fruitful. My name is Jerry Helm. So during the last Fruitful Business Club, so we have a business club where we meet every month, where it runs on only one principle. You bring a problem or a challenge you're facing in your business, and everybody in the club will try and find solutions to it for you. And then the next person, and then we're done, and then we go home. Now, in a meeting, the January 2025 meeting, which was held, I think, the first Saturday of February, this is one of the key questions that came out. And I think they were posting it to me because I was facilitating that day. So I think, and judging by the number of calls after and all that, and people who went back and were talking about it, I think it's something that I should just bring to the fore so that we'll have a conversation about it. The question was, when would you know it's time to move from your 8 to 5 job and concentrate on your own business? When do you know when it is time to go full-time as an entrepreneur? Because that is what we push. The agenda we're pushing is create multiple streams of income, think entrepreneurially, and then whether you still stay in your 8 to 5 or whether you want to jump, that is up to you. But in all sincerity, we want you to create multiple streams of income. Why? We're totally convinced that one stream is not enough. And when you retire, it will be too late. So that is what we're trying to do. So join me in this video of Fruitful, and I'm going to talk about what I think the right answer to that question is. When is the right time to jump as an entrepreneur from your 8 to 5? Okay, welcome back. When is the right time? When is the right time? How did you know you were ready to jump? How did you know you were ready to jump? I've been asking that question. I've been asked that question so many times. I'm going to tell you. Simple. And this is going to be a short one. If you put in your resignation on a Friday with immediate effect, if the next Monday you are not going to work for yourself, and at the end of that month make money, you are not ready to jump. It's simple. Let me go back again. If you were to put in your resignation on a Friday, if you are not able to go to work for yourself that Monday after, and after a month make money, then you're not ready. What am I saying? Be sure you have something doing before you jump. And make sure the parachute, you've tested it, and it can hold your weight before you jump. Why am I taking time to say this? I've seen too many people jump because of emotion. One emotion, excitement. Oh, this project is going to work. This project is going to work. Hey, I'm going to make money. I've been told that you're going to make money. Okay, I'm going to resign. Boom, they resign. Then they work. They realize that, oh man, this thing isn't working. Oh, this thing is taking too long. We've not made our first sale. 1 month is up. 2, 3 months. We've not made our first sale. Then they begin to fret and all that. What I'm saying is this. Don't let the excitement be the reason why you jump. The reason why you jump is because your time can no more be split between the two. That is the only reason, not excitement. Then another emotion, anger. That's the worst one. That's the worst one. What do I mean by that? I'm angry with my boss. They spoke to me. I didn't like that. They don't know that I'm doing side business. I'm going to leave. What? No. The only reason why you leave, you want to know when it is ready, when you are time, when the time is up for you to leave. It's when you don't have time enough to split between the two. So example, if you, for instance, have a side business where on the weekends you produce something, and then you have somebody who sells it during the week for you, but then all of a sudden the orders are coming, and after 3 months you realize that you cannot, hold on to your 8 to 5 and still do the thing over the weekend, because now it is demanding of you that you work more days than just the 2 days of the weekend. Your nights are all being picked up, and the orders are coming. That is when you can begin to look at my time. Even then, your question is, Is my presence needed? If your presence is needed because probably you are the one who does the formulation, or you're the one who does the sewing, or you're the one who has a skill that is needed, then we're talking of you getting ready to jump. But not emotions. Oh, I don't like the look of the new MD's face. He insulted me the last time, so I'm leaving. Don't do that, people. That is the wrong time. So if you're watching me and you're in that dilemma, you've done some work for some time and you're doing some side business, the only time you leave is time. Time must be the only reason why you leave, not emotion. Time must be the only reason. As far as I'm concerned, if you can stay in your regular job and pay someone. So let's say your regular job is paying you $1 for an hour, right? And if you left and went to do your side business, you would be doing maybe, for starters, 80 cents, right? What I'm saying is, can you get someone to do that thing for 30? So that you still stay and make your dollar in your regular, and the person is making 30 and all. I mean, you can pay the person and the person so that you're building two streams of income. The only reason you jump is time. When you don't have enough time in your 24 hours to do both, that is when you jump, not emotions. Don't jump because of emotions. And the emotions we've spoken about are two. Excitement is one. Anger is the other one. No. And a good entrepreneur doesn't react emotionally. You act rationally, right? You act rationally. You use your sense. You use your mind to do the calculation. In fact, you should sit with a pen and paper and do it and do it and do it and do it. How much am I earning in this my regular? Okay. How much would I earn if I jumped ship and went there? When this discussion came up at the last Fruitful Business Club FBC meeting, let me tell you a story someone shared. And I'm sure if he's watching the video, he knows I'm sharing his story. He said it was one of the biggest mistakes he made because when he got excited about his new project, he forgot that he was enjoying some perks in his 8 to 5. For instance, he was getting transport allowance, he was getting medical allowance, he was getting some allowances. He didn't factor that one into his discussion when he wanted to jump. So he jumped, and all of a sudden realized that, oh, Charlie, I don't have company car to use. So now he has to go find his own vehicle, or he has to go find some other means of transport. So think about it. The only reason you jump is if your time is needed here. Otherwise, I would stay as long as you can here until such a time when you know that it's a matter of time, not emotions. That is number one. And that for me is key. Also, if you're able to do your research and your calculations and realize that if I jump ship, I will go make more here, and I can then impact a lot more, there's no reason why you shouldn't jump, right? Because you know that, yes, it's no more a money issue. It's more of an impact issue. 8 to 5 is locked up here. I'm unable to help as many people as I really, 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 really want to help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try as much as possible to move, and then I'll be able to help a lot more people. So that could be another reason. So this one is not a money discussion or a time discussion, but just an impact discussion. You want to try as much as possible so that, and then another way you can also know if it is time to jump is when, for instance, you were staying in your regular because you were using it to learn. You're using it to acquire skills. You're using it to acquire experience. When you realize that you've acquired whatever you need to acquire, then you can look at that and say, maybe then it's time for me to jump so that when I go where I am, I'll be able to use my skill set and do a lot more. So these are the things that you should be considering when it comes to, is it time for me to move to my own job from my regular 8 to 5? And I hope that answers the question. But I know that it's not all. There are other reasons why probably you want to jump. There are personal reasons that probably you want to also jump and all that. Go into the comment section, drop me some. Let's have a good discussion. I'm always here. It's fruitful with Jeriam. You can also check out some of our videos that we've done over the past months, and then I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Thank you so much. See you on the next video.